But very solid Mega Man. Ended up getting out second in our pool, so he is the Division 2 recipient. Nice. One of the Division 2 recipients from our pool. Rocking this Mega Man, and he's just, the way he played, he's one of those players who just makes you hate Leaf Shield and makes you hate jumping, because Mega Man is so good at winning air-to-air interactions against players like me. I play Yoshi, doesn't have a disjoint to speak of, so I'm going to be losing to these bears and fairs in these air-to-air interactions, and he just takes away the Sky game.
Yeah. And, I mean, just the pellets in general, just all the things you have to approach in there, because he's able to jump and throw out the pellets at the same time as well. It just can be so hard. Now, we have Abe here on the Pokemon Trainer, one of my personal favorite characters in the game. I'm just a huge Pokemon fan, and I definitely think Pokemon Trainer is one of the most canon, quote-unquote, Pokemon characters, because they kind of play out like how you play actual Pokemon in the RPG. Right. You're trying to switch out, you're trying to get certain advantages in certain situations, depending on your Pokemon, but oh my... All right, regulating Mofo, gonna take him straight to the blast zone in the down air, and you never want to die as Squirtle because you just die so darn early.
I mean, anyone will die early from a Mega Man spike, right? True. That move is incredibly strong if you get hit by that. But of course, Squirtle's recovery kind of puts himself in a perfect position for regulating Mofo to line that up. And so far, he is just stuffing out Abe here currently. And look at him just continuing this ledge trap game, and that was a position for another hard knuckle.
Yeah. Oh, trying to go for another hard knuckle right there. And man, I really like how Mofo is just using the setup game from Mega Man. He's positioning the Saw Blade, he's using the Leaf Blade as a consistent hitbox to like really extend these ledge trap situations. And that's what can be really frustrating with any setup character. You're like, man, I just don't feel like I have anywhere to go.
That's how Mega Man works, exactly. He said just stuff him out. Not even allow you time to set up some Razor Leaves, because that move has a little bit of startup to it. You see Ivysaur just like reel back and then throw the leaf, but there's already a pellet in your face by that time. And that just puts you further and further into the corner. Oh, and now Mofo in a great position once more. Ledge trap attempt, not going to find the mark. Charizard's here to save the day.
All right, so Abe with a pretty unique, or like, oh man.
You see that?
Yeah, the armor from the withdrawal there, really really good pick on the move you're going to use right in that particular situation. Oh, but the Flame Sword, very strong. And I was going to say, that was a pretty risky switch from Abe. I feel like you're going to make two decisions. You either go with the character that has a very, like a much better neutral being Squirtle and being small and try to use that to really extend your stock advantage, or just go with the weight being Charizard. Went with Squirtle, got some decent amount of damage, but either way, it was a pretty hard decision both ways. Because Charizard's so big and clunky, it's hard to like fight some of these projectile characters with that.
You have to be really comfortable as Charizard to stay out for really any amount of time other than hitting like one kill move.
Yes, yes. Just get the whoa! Oh wow, that almost killed.
That jump read was excellent from Abe. Feeling in control of the Ivysaur potentially, but he needs to get off the ledge here in order to have any chance in the neutral game.
Yeah. Gonna get up the set up with the Razor Leaves. Oh, great anti-air. Oh, he doesn't care about the Crash Bomb. Oh,
yeah, he's on the legend time.
Yep.
Very calculated edge guard attempt with that Crash Bomber ticking.
Yeah. Oh, the back air out of shield, and this is looking really good for Mofo. He's doing such an excellent job controlling the pacing, and he's not really getting hit by any of these kill setups, and really just, it's so hard for Abe to get something started right now.
I like to consider the an NBA stat or an NFL stat, time of possession.
Yes.
You know, where it feels like one person just has stage control for this entire amount of, we've been playing for a little bit under 4 minutes here on Pokemon Stadium 1. Feels like Mofo's had the stage for about 75% of this game. And look, there it goes.
There's the Flame Sword. That move got so buffed. Like, Mega Man is such a better character in this game. For better or for worse for some of you competitors out there. But yeah, it's crazy because in Smash 4 you didn't really have a get off me option. And for a zoner to have something like that is really important. And that's why like Snake having like down air out of shield and stuff like that, it really puts him above the rest, and even Olimar having up smash out of shield. It really like, if you have a boxing option, it's like, oh, you finally got in, well, you better outbox me too. And Mega Man with that new Leaf Shield, the Leaf Shield comes out so quick. So now he has a new tool. It is like, there is definitely counter play. You can just shield it and punish him, of course. But the fact that he just has that option, you can't just run him over like you did in Smash 4, such a big deal.
Oh,
dang, man.
Almost a repeat of Game 1 in the first 10 seconds of Game 2, but the Squirtle's sneaking right by. He's still alive, and you know, that's way better than the alternative.
Yeah. And I personally like playing trainer. My boy Squirtle, he's the most fun, dude. Squirtle goes in. But I mean, usually in the top level play, you get like about 50-ish% damage, your 50 to 60% combo string with Squirtle, because very good at neutral. He's very quick in the air, quick on the ground, very quick arrows, very combo-based character. But once you do that, you kind of just switch off into Ivysaur and set up some kind of juggle or offstage situation with Ivysaur where you can get the stock at fairly early percents.
Wow. Oh, what a snipe! And you... Okay.
That was so good.
Mofo was going for the craziest stuff, but the Charizard switch working out brilliantly to help this recovery.
Yeah. And probably one of Charizard's strongest attributes is that recovery aspect and his weight. And of course, the infamous YOLO Flare Blitz definitely can work out sometimes for the good or the better.
He was almost able to sneak back into the neutral, but Mofo just locked it down on the left side, ending it with an up smash, and this is still his game to lose. And oh, no!
No, not like this, Abe. That is unfortunate, and yes, the Squirtle, I believe Waterfall is the name of that move, but yeah, sometimes you got to angle it back. Right there, you kind of got hit in the underneath the stage, somewhat pineappled, if you will.
Yeah, you can B-reverse it around, I think. Can Squirtle grab it when facing the opposite way?
I'm pretty sure he can, but I know there's only a few characters that cannot, like Peach and stuff like that.
Well, anyway, this is a long climb to make here for Abe. And the Phantom Footstool helping out the recovery on Mega Man. You heard that distinct sound effect.
Yeah. And right now, Abe is really trying to get these down airs, and one of the things Ivysaur is, okay, well, we'll take it.
Okay.
A SD for an SD, except, you know, Mofo's one was way later in the stock.
Yeah, he was at like 125. That's the kind of SD where you're like, yeah.
Whatever.
Up 3 stocks to 1, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Ivysaur definitely known for just setting up those situations where you 2-frame or catch someone recovering with the down air. But I feel like Mofo's been doing such a good job of mixing up and delaying his recovery that Abe just hasn't really gotten an opportunity to really show that off.
Every Mega Man will have different patterns on the recovery, and they will mix up those patterns as much as possible to keep you on your toes. And that is one of like the kind of strengths of the characters. It's a linear recovery, but you can mix it up so well.
Oh yeah, and I believe one of the few characters that can actually up B and then double jump as well. And we see a lot of top level Mega Mans abuse that to the fullest. Because if you, wind up off the top, wait a minute. Yo, this Ivy though?
This Ivy apparently is here to stay. And when you're on the stage for way longer than you were in game 1, maybe you have a shot here because Abe is starting to get some damage racked up. Maybe that SD will prove to be the death of Mofo, but he's hanging on.
And we got a handful of up airs, and we got ourselves a match, sir.
Oh, but the air dodge, okay.
Man. Oh, wow. Really? Really? All right, Abe.
Talk about a match.
Oh, okay, Abe. Abe's just like, yeah, you know, I banned this and this.
SD at 0 to blow you up, true combo? Okay.
Yeah.
I see you, Abe. I see you.
And it all started off, I just feel like Mofo is overextending a little bit for that kill. You know, a couple up smashes, a couple mishaps, and Ivysaur's grab is very laggy. So if you get punished by Ivysaur grab, like you did something
super laggy, yeah.
Super laggy. Like you extended really, really far. And we actually saw Abe get everything started off of 2 grab punishes. One up throw up air, then another just down throw, 3 more up airs.
Down throw to air dodge read to like 2 up airs or something.
Yeah, yeah, it's just like, that's the thing about Ivysaur. One thing that makes Ivysaur's up air very unique, other than the fact that it's gigantic, is the fact that it pushes him down to the ground, so it makes him be able to set up the next follow-up up air even quicker because he's one of the few characters that has an arrow that like pushes him down to the ground.
You're correct. That's very helpful in continuing those combos. That's why we see some like up air cloud, Smash 4 cloud strings.
Very reminiscent of Cloud. Yes. Good old Cloud. I remember up airing people 5 times in a row.
Yeah, I remember when he was in this video game. Good times.
Yeah,
I think they're waiting for the Final Fantasy VII re-release to re-add Cloud.
Right. No, it's going to be a different character. It's going to be Smash 4 Cloud. Well, people will be buying that. They might have to charge $15 for that one.
Another $5.99. We'll be back to win your brackets for free. To Battlefield we go. Game 3 between Abe and Mofo as, well, it looked like it could have been a stomp, suddenly became something very different indeed.
Yeah, I mean, what a turnaround in this set. And I just really hope that Mofo has the mental capacity or the mental like endurance to not get tilted by something like that. That can be really bad. You know, when you're up a game, you're up 3 stocks to 1, it's about to be over, and then all of a sudden you find yourself in a game 3 situation.
Yeah, if you don't have the bracket endurance to deal with adversity like that, it can be a struggle. But we'll have to see how this plays out here on Battlefield, as this has been kind of a scrappy opening here, just trading blows back and forth. Everyone going to the ledge just to retreat a little bit here.
I like the full hops from Abe. He's trying to full hop over these pellets.
Oh, baby.
He almost went right into the light, man.
That neutral getup is so much more punishable now, too.
Yeah.
Like, I actually thought that forward smash would work.
Yeah, I thought he was dead. There's the up air. And this back air doing so much work. And the up air going to go right through the leaf shield. Man, I thought grass was not very effective against grass, man.
This Ivysaur is making magic happen for Abe in this bracket currently, as the Squirtle wasn't working out. The Charizard flare blitz to his doom. But okay, Fire Blade.
Yeah.
You got the tight match going.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right, we're not even going to mess around with Squirtle for the first 60. Like, just get me on Ivysaur, man. And I definitely agree with Abe, man. The Pokemon that really brought him to this situation was the Ivysaur.
Ivysaur absolutely has been just making magic happen here for Abe as he tries to find another way to land onto Battlefield. These up airs just being such a nuisance, though, on the part of Mofo as he claims center stage once again.
Yeah, I mean, Mega Man, he got some good typing versus Ivy. He's got like so many fire moves, and on top of that, the up air I feel like is a flying move too. You know.
Yeah, there's some electric involved, which I think is like a neutral exchange. My Pokemon typing chart memory is not what it once was back when I was like 8 years old.
Yeah. I remember when I was a kid, I would memorize that stuff religiously.
Yeah, well, back then, just flying was the worst. Like, nothing was good for flying because it was all normal flying, and it was a bad combo.
Wow, okay. Abe going off the top here, and right now, crowd popping off for Abe, man. They want their boy to win.
We'll have to see. Okay, you're double jumping into the up air. That's always scary, even at 0%.
Yeah, you can die off the top. Wow, but the falling up air. Wow, I
feel like that air dodge was an attempted punish. Just
a
little bit off the mark, a little inaccurate.
So there's an air, and right now, Abe trying to close out this stock. Ooh, yeah, right up and over that down air, and Mofo knew exactly what Abe wanted in that situation.
Really curious cross-up with that back air from Ivysaur. Like, it looked like he was going to land fair, but then suddenly ended up behind Abe's shield.
Yeah.
He doesn't look too slowed down by it, however, as he's gotten another 60% onto this Pokemon going into the final stock.
Yeah, trying to use up smash, pretty much a worse version of up air on the ground.
But it hurts like a truck.
It does. It hits like a truck, and it doesn't have a lot of startup, but it's huge as well, just like up air.
Do you think a couple more pummels that down throw would have KO'd? Is that a possibility?
Yeah, for Ivy, yes.
Okay. Because he just went straight for the down throw at 170. Mega Man's a chunky guy, so he's definitely hanging on here.
Another thing in Ultimate in general is you can get away with a lot of pummels, like in general in this game. Especially when they're high percent. All right, so crowd coming back to life here. Their boy Abe got it down to the last stock here. Going to use all this intangibility, but that shield looking so low.
That was a very scary situation. I thought there might have been a shield pop or something of the sort, and Mofo is aware of the weakness of the shield, retreating back to those forward smashes from center stage.
Oh, wait a minute. Getting some started with the forward air here. We get another falling forward air. Wow, going in. What a brave dash grab, but really, that's what Abe needs to bring these back. He's going to need a little bit, a handful more grabs, and he definitely can get this. He's got a full tank of rage rocking on this Ivysaur.
Oh, the reset of the platform.
Man. It's so scary being on a platform against Ivysaur. That up air is so deadly.
Yeah, with max rage online for this Pokemon, this is a scary spot, but back throw from that side, not quite going to do it here on Battlefield.
Oh, my. He's getting hit by the whole kitchen sink, man. Oh. No!
And I think the Crash Bomber popped off at just the most unfortunate time.